Guys, it's your boy, Alternative Voice again. And there's been a lot of talk about World War III coming up soon or something like that. And I just want y'all to know, you ain't ready for this shit. Trust and believe. The world is not ready for this shit. Pretty much no major contender is ready for this shit. I mean, the US is not ready for this shit. Europe is not ready for this shit. Russia is not ready for this shit. China is not ready for this shit. And maybe India is ready for this shit, but not really. The problem is that we have lived such pampered, easy little lives. See, with all the and most of my viewers are Americans like me, so let's talk about this for a second. Okay, in the withdrawal from Afghanistan, 13 Marines were killed. I know there was a soldier and a sailor involved in that, but anyway, 13 servicemen killed, KIA. That was a huge deal. Operation Red Wing was a huge deal. The Battle of Mogadishu, again, was a huge deal. The Battle of Fallujah was a big deal. And the list goes on and on and on. And it's just, that shit happened every fucking day in World War II and World War I. In World War II, it was nothing to see a whole division get erased, wiped out, destroyed. And, look at the USS Cole. There was a big hole in the side, it almost sank. And I think 17 sailors died. But that's nothing compared to what happened in World War II. I mean, aircraft carriers, battleships were sunk or damaged to such an extent they could never go into combat again on a regular fucking basis. I mean, look at the casualties at Normandy. Look at the casualties in the Battle of the Ardennes, or Battle of the Bulge, whatever you want to call it. I prefer Battle of the Ardennes. But look at the battles for Königsberg. Look at, Kursk. Look at Stalingrad. Look at Operation Bagration. Look at the Battle of Kiev. Or the Battle of Shanghai, Midway. And all of that. Look at the huge casualties there. They easily eclipse all of our losses in the GWAD. In a very short time span. It's just, if you're lucky, you'll live in a country that has to go with, has to deal with rationing. If you don't know what that is, look it up. But I guarantee you a lot of people would be screaming to high heaven if they had to deal with rationing. And people would be crying, I guarantee it, like little spoiled bitches. What's more is, if you find yourself anywhere near the front lines at all, you're going to have to deal with far worse. You're going to have to deal with artillery barrages. You're going to have to deal with airstrikes, bombing raids, and even enemy soldiers at your front door. And you're going to have to live with, you crying because the Wi-Fi got turned off. Yeah, you really don't understand what you're talking about. none of the things you take for granted. I'm not even going to talk about Wi-Fi, which I know will make most of you scream like little pussies. Just wait. Wait until the hot water runs out. Wait until you don't have plumbing. Wait until, there's no more food. And God forbid, wait until there's no more medication and drugs like alcohol, tobacco, or whatever you find yourself addicted to. Oh yeah, it's going to not only suck, it's going to bite. You have got to understand that. You are not ready for this shit. I hope it never comes. But if it does, this seems unthinkable, but a draft would be reinstated in Western countries. And I know you guys in Russia and China might be used to that, but not on this scale. Nowhere near on this scale. And it is just going to be hell on earth. You will have to deal with a level of discomfort you have never dealt with before in your lives, most likely. And it's just, even if you were in the military, even if you did see combat, I mean, you have not seen anything like this. I mean, the casualty counts will just skyrocket, and it won't be anything like you're used to. And like I said before, even today, watching a squad of men, roughly 12 guys, get taken out, that's a huge deal. If they get taken out by an IED, or if their helicopter gets blown out of the sky or some shit like that, it's a big deal. But when you're looking at divisions being wiped out, like 10,000 to 20,000 people getting wiped out all the time. I mean, look at the Eastern Front in World War II. That happened all the time. And look at the casualties look at the casualties at Verdun. Look at the casualties at the Somme. Look at the casualties at Tanningsburg. And it's like in World War II, again, Midway, Shanghai, Pearl Harbor, Normandy, the Ardennes, Stalingrad, Operation Bagration, Kiev, and Berlin, Königsberg. And the list can just go on and on and on. I mean, even some of the lesser battles in North Africa easily eclipse anything we've seen in GWOT. And the battles that took place in Ukraine, they wouldn't hold a candle compared to what would happen in World War III. I mean, if you look at even some of the bloodier battles in the Pacific, like Okinawa, Iwo Jima, Tarawa, Saipan, Guam. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. Those were pretty nasty battles. A lot of them easily eclipsing the entire GWOT in terms of servicemen killed in action. But they didn't hold a candle to the losses that occurred in China or the Eastern Front. I mean, millions of people were dead. And that's forgetting all about nuclear weapons. I mean, if somebody just fires off a nuke, you could see the end of the whole northern hemisphere pretty damn quick. And there's whole videos about nuclear war simulations, and the casualty counts go well into the hundreds of millions and will probably hit in the billions before long. Before a year is out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, World War III, let's just not do this. Be good, y'all. And peace. I really do mean that. Peace. Goodbye for now.